Yo, what's up guys? So the product I want to go over today, I don't know if I can actually recommend. Well, we'll get into it. This is the Orion Extra Large display for your Nintendo Switch. It's unique for a couple reasons, but this is essentially supposed to make your Switch better. You have a bigger display, louder speakers, and it just is a better thing to do. I just can't recommend it because of one thing. It also powers your Switch, and that scares me, especially because it powers it with an external battery bank. That in and of itself renders this product pretty much useless, but let's still talk about it. First thing first, this is a bigger display, like a 12-point-something inch display, and it has handles. Granted, these handles move around even when you do screw them in place, but it has handles, which makes it a little bit more ergonomic than the Switch itself. The flat part of the Switch is uncomfortable, so you end up having to put a case on it, which I have. I have the Skull & Co. Neo Grip. I didn't like it at first, but it's grown on me. And in fact, now using it, it feels more comfortable in the hands. But this makes my Switch bulkier, and in return makes my case bulkier, so my packaging is bulkier. Yo, it's bulk season. What you essentially do is you take your Joy-Cons, you slide them onto the actual Orion itself, and then you open up this back flap like so, and you put your Switch inside, close it shut, then take a battery bank, put it behind these straps, turn it on, and play your Switch on a massive screen. This thing honestly is ridiculously large. Now, I had previously shot this video and also put my Switch in it and was using it, as well as kind of showcasing the way that it all works. But I'm gonna be honest with you, I don't want to do that again because, well, I don't want to put my Switch in a device that powers it externally. That makes me really, really nervous. So I guess like that right there is telling you guys probably isn't the best purchase to make for your Switch. Anyway, I feel like I have to do it justice because they agreed to do a review on this. And so to go further into the different features, even though I, again, wouldn't recommend purchasing this, we do have this back kickstand, which is derived from the original Switch design, not the back flap, which the OLED has. Come on, let's take a look at the back flap. This right here is just the winning feature right here. Also, I want to say that the display, though it is large, the display on the OLED is bar none. It is absolutely gorgeous, and the colors between the two are a huge difference. In fact, I would say the colors on your original Switch are gonna look better than the colors on the Orion Mega Switch Pad Pro thing. Also, it doesn't have touch controls. And while touch controls are unique to the game and really just the UI of the Switch itself, gosh, this feels good to hold. This thing is so rad. As I said, I can't really recommend this thing because it makes me nervous, but let's say that you're gonna buy it anyway because you have an extra Switch lying around and you thought to yourself, well, I'm never really gonna let it die in this thing. I like inconvenient accessories. Last thing I will say is it does have holes for venting, but really it's designed for the original Switch. Though it can fit the OLED Switch, it fits mine. It doesn't fit my buddy's tech-based cowboy, but it does fit mine. I will say that the problem is it only has vents at the top. With the OLED, the vents are also at the bottom, so you're not really fully allowing that thing to breathe. And the Switch gets kind of warm from time to time, so you want to be careful. Now, I think that it's a cool idea. I think it's interesting, and honestly, if you're sitting on your couch at home and someone's using your TV, then sure, this could work. But it's ridiculous. It's massive. And it's also $279 on sale on Amazon. Reality, it's actually $300 when you sell it from Orion. But the big thing I would say, other than the fact that it's big, is that the power delivery system is the thing you need to be most careful of. And when it comes to a Switch itself, I'm gonna be honest, if you have a Nintendo Switch, the main purpose of having that Nintendo Switch is to be out on the go and have the most portable system possible, and the Switch itself isn't the smallest, and when you add a grip case such as the Neo Grip by Skull & Co., or if you wanna go with Satisfy or whatever you wanna do, it doesn't necessarily make the Switch itself any smaller. So this makes it like 4 times as big as this, and so that really takes away from the convenience factor. I think it's interesting. I think it's kind of silly, goofy. It makes your Switch look kind of ridiculous, but that's the Orion. I can't recommend you buy it. But I mean, do your own thing. This is a free country, so have a good one. Happy gaming. Oh, if you like that kind of thing, feel free to subscribe. Hit the like button too. Peace.